Good morning. I'm coming on to show you a couple of moves that you could do first thing in the morning. So our bodies are at their shortest point in the morning. We've been asleep and laying down all night, hopefully for at least 6 hours, and they become quite bound and quite short. So it's when we get up in the mornings and we start to move around and we generate heat and we start to create more movement that the body gets more space and more length. So remembering, first thing in the morning, you're at your shortest point. It is a perfect time to stretch mindfully and slowly and to awaken the body, and it's almost like you're giving gratitude for this new day that you've been gifted with. So I recommend a couple of little light gentle moves first thing in the morning. You can either do them a certain period of time after your breakfast obviously, or be ideal first thing in the morning when you get out of the bed to sit down and do them. So whatever your lifestyle permits. Take a seat. Relax your arms, close down your eyes, take a brief moment to check in and really check and sense, how is my body feeling this morning? Are my hips feeling a bit tight? Are my shoulders just feeling heavy and tired? Or do I have a sense of high energy or low energy? Take a minute now, just check in. Blink open your eyes. Take the elbows right up in line with your shoulders. I want you to round your spine and draw your chin in towards your chest. Allow the elbows to tap. Exhale, open, lift the heart up towards the ceiling. Elbows softly pinch down. Round the spine, allow elbows to tap. Lifting up through the heart, elbows drop down. Take your time, feel into the spine. Allow the elbows to soften. One more. Closing in. Coming back to neutral, finding a nice softness in the shoulders. Maybe some organic movement, swaying from right to left. Feeling that energy start to ripple down through the spine into your hips. And then lifting up, elongating the spine, pressing through the crown of the head and light on your fingertips. Take the right hand, send it towards the sky and allow the shoulder blades to soften down the spine. Tip yourself over gently, lifting up off the ribs. Heart spirals towards the ceiling. Eye gaze is soft, maybe closed. Changing and shifting the body weight to the opposite side. Taking your time, edging into each posture. Coming back to center, palms of the hands touch. Allow the palms of the hands to float up towards the ceiling, and as you do that, create length force by rocking softly now from side to side. Then finding a forward flexion and a backwards extension. Just a few gentle rocks. Coming to that middle ground now, anchoring down into your knees, pressing up through the hands. It's almost like you're doing a yawn. Remember, you're just out of the bed. Soften your shoulders. I shouldn't have said that now, I want to yawn. Release. Bring yourself over onto all fours. Take your time. Taking some cat-cows. You'll hear all them cracks. That's completely normal in the morning. Hands underneath shoulders, knees, underneath your hips. Make the range of movement soft and slow to begin, not too big. And with each breath that you take into the body, that might encourage you to go a little bit deeper with the range of movement that you're doing. Keep the arms straight. Now pause at the top of the at the top of the cat pose. And I want you to rock softly forward and backwards. Pause at the bottom of the cow posture, which is here, and glide yourself forward and backwards. Create like a circle over the wrists, nice and gently. Belly is hanging down, tailbone is drawing up towards the ceiling. Change direction. Bring in some mobility into the wrists, some heat into the spine. Find that middle ground, neutral. Toes curl under. Now a really deep knee bend. So don't straighten out the legs. A really deep knee bend. Bring the tailbone up towards the ceiling and press your heart back towards your thighs. Back down and ground. Breathe in. Breathe out, deep knee bends. Heart towards thighs. Two more. One more. Take the knees the width of your yoga mat or your towel. Allow the toes to tap, glide back and down. Take your time bringing your tailbone back towards the heels, resting the forehead down towards the mat. If you have a block or a book or a pillow, if this is too intense to come all the way down at this time in the morning, just steady off here. Coming onto the knees. You're going to clasp the hands into prayer position almost. Allow the knuckles to go up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, allow the knuckles to tap by rounding the spine at the centre of your knees. Reaching up, shoulder blades back and down. Try not arch, so neutral. Round spine, round, round, round. Belly in. You can gradually start to bring your biceps, the upper part of your arm, back in line with the earlobes if that feels okay. If they're here, that's okay as well. One more. Holding up. Allow the arms just to float down. Interlace the fingers at the base of your spine, pulling the heart up towards the ceiling, broadening through the collarbones. Hands down, coming into that box position again. Curl your toes under, lift the tailbone up towards the ceiling and allow your legs to start to gradually straighten. Now, they're not straight. Just gradually start to straighten them out. So they're not straight to begin with. And then start to pedal into the heels, eye gaze towards your navel. Finding some stillness in whatever variation of your downward facing dog you're in, whether it's here, whether your legs are straight. Once you're reaping the benefits and feeling that you're creating space in your body, you're doing it absolutely perfect. Back down, sitting on the shins. Allow yourself to gently roll through the neck, leading with the nose. So imagine that you are drawing a circle with your nose. Change direction. You can close down the eyes or leave the eye gaze open, whatever is better for you. You can alternate sides, or you can do a few in one way and a few the other way. And then finally, clasp your hands and open them. Yeah, so open the palms of the hands. You're going to take them up at the base of the skull, so the occipital bone is the roundy part back here. Yeah, you're going to take them just below that, so they're not on the neck, they're just below the occipital bone. You're going to take a breath in, you're going to draw your ribs in so they're not flaring, so draw the ribs in towards the hips, and you're slowly going to allow the elbows to bend, bringing the chin in towards the chest. You're going to open back up to neutral. No rib flaring, no overarching. Elbows closed, chin in towards chest, a light and firming pressure. do one more just because that one actually feels so amazing first thing in the morning. Allowing the hands to come down, allowing the neck to elongate and lift up towards the ceiling. Hands back to heart. Now take a couple of minutes after your movement to sit in stillness and to feel into the body and reflect on how it feels. And then maybe take a couple of minutes even to practice a little bit of gratitude. From my heart to your heart, namaste and have a great Easter.